to my home page. Let's click edit. All right. And now you can see some changes going on, right? Now we can see something going on in here. So if you click this plus sign here or icon, you will see a lot of options right now. You have a row, text block icon, separator, and all of this stuff right here. Is awesome, right? I'm gonna close it for now because right now I have this row right here, and let's create another one. I'm gonna click on the plus icon and row. Okay, so we have a new one right here. It's empty, and what I'm gonna do is all of this text block, as you can see here, I'm going to duplicate it. As you can see, it's duplicated, and I'm gonna move it down here. All right, now we have two different rows. Of course, the same text because I duplicated. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divide this row in 3 columns. And that's very easy to do in Visual Composer. You're gonna hover this right here, and you're gonna see like the different type of columns that Visual Composer is offering you to create right here. Okay, I'm going to choose the 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. Okay, click, and here you go. You have 3 columns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hover all this text, and I'm going to click on this little pencil right here to edit that text. Okay. And I'm going to remove all this and just leave. I'm going to leave only this part. And as you can see here, you have all the things that the classic WordPress editor have. You have it in here. Plus you have other stuff like CSS animations that you can add. Plus a class name that you can add here. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'm gonna save the changes. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do now is duplicate this text right here. I'm gonna move it here and duplicate again and move it in here. All right, now I'm gonna preview this to see how it's looking right now. Awesome. So as you can see, we have 3 columns and we have all the text right there that we have down here, and everything is in this one is in a row, and this one is in a different row, and as you can see is responsive, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add like some icons right here, and that's pretty easy to do. If you see right here, this little plus sign, it says prepend to this column. I'm gonna click on it, and I need to find like single image. If you don't find something, you just search it like image right here, and here it is. Right? You have here a couple options. You can add a title. I don't want to add a title. The image can be from your library, an external link, or a feature image if you have a feature image in that page. So for now, it's going to be the media library because I have the icons there. And the size, you can change it. In here it says you can change it to thumbnail, medium, large, or full. Or you can add the pixels, like the size of the image. For now, I'm gonna leave it on and in thumbnail. That's working for me. Add captions. I'm gonna leave it like that. Actually, I want to center the image. The image style, you have a couple options here, like rounded and all this stuff right here. I'm gonna leave it like that. If you want a click action, like to the large image, pretty photo, a custom link, or zoom, I'm gonna just leave it like that. No click up action. Plus, you have CSS. You know what? I'm gonna add some animation so you can see it. Let's say left to right. And a class name. I am not gonna add a class name. And here you have design options. You can add margin, borders, or padding to that particular image. For now, I don't want it. You have here a border, like you can add a border, the style of the border, the radius of the border, a background color. For now, I'm gonna leave it like that. So this is not gray, by the way. This is transparent, and you can add an image to the background and the style of the background here. And you can click simplify controls. So if you want to add, let's say, margin to all sides, you can just click simplify controls, and let's say you want to add 10 pixels. Now you're gonna add 10 pixels to all the sides, as you can see here. I don't want to do it, so that's it. All right, I think the only thing we're missing is the image. I'm gonna click here, and I have here, this little cute cruise ship. Set image, and we have the image there. Save changes. All right, the image is right there, and let's see how it looks. Ooh, with the animation, yeah. All right, looking pretty. Is aligned how I want it. Yeah. So let's add more. I'm gonna duplicate this one, and I'm gonna drag it in here. Duplicate and drag it. All right. I'm gonna click on the little pencil right here, and I'm just going to change the image. So I'm gonna click on this red cross to remove the image. I'm gonna get this one. All right, save changes. And I'm gonna do the same thing in here. Remove, select this one. All right, save changes. Let's see how it looks. Whoa, you saw that animation? All right. So for me, this is looking pretty awesome. Of course, my icons are not the best, but you can use your own icons and have fun with them. Now, what I want to do is I want to add something between these 3 columns and this row right here, all this content right here. So I want to add some content, maybe with a background, with a full width background. So I want to add the whole, I want to use this whole width and a content inside that background or that row. So I'm gonna go to the page, and I'm going to create a new row. Okay. And as you can see, my new row is down here, so I have to drag it to the middle, right there. and I want to add some text. All right, let me get some from here. Let's copy and let's paste it here. Okay, actually I want to center this text. All right, let's see how it looks first. All right, so we have it right here. Now I have to go to this little pencil right here that says edit this row. I'm gonna click on it and you will see all these options right here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is stretch row. All right, because I want to stretch the row like with the background, but not the content. Because if you stretch the content, let's see what happens. I'm gonna just choose that option, save it, and let's see how it looks. You see? And I don't want that to happen. I want to keep it on the container that we have here. All right. So let's just stretch the row. That's all I want. You have here a couple options. I don't want equal height or full height. I don't want that. The position. Actually, they have used video background, and that's awesome. But for now, I'm gonna use a parallax. So you have simple or with fade. I'm gonna just use a simple parallax. Let's add. I have here this image. I'm gonna use that one. Set the image, and the speed I'm gonna change it to 3. Let's see how it looks. You can add an ID. You can add class. For now, I'm not gonna use classes or ID. Okay, so I'm gonna save, and let's see how this looks. Pretty, so beautiful. And as you can see, we have the parallax effect, and the background is getting the full width, so it's stretching all the way. And one of the things I want to do is, let's go to edit the row and design options. I want to add some padding to the top. Say 60 pixels and 60 pixels. All right, save changes. Let's click preview. Let's see. That's better. I like it more because I have more space. The image is bigger, you know, and the image and the content can breathe. And yeah, I like it like that. All right, so for fun, let's add a video to this background. Let's see how it looks, right? And with Visual Composer, that's just clicking this right here. Use video background. Yes, they actually give you a link so you can see how it works. This one is a YouTube link. So let's save it and let's see how it looks. All right. Whoa, man, this is amazing. Of course, you need to change your text color depending on the video, because as you can see, this video have some dark areas here and you can't see the text. But man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Another thing that I want to show you is, let's add a new row. And For example, you have here, if you have HTML and JavaScript skills, you can add them right there. The code, you can add the code right there in the Visual Composer. Let's do some HTML so you can see how it works. I'm going to create a simple list. Let's see. Right. I'm just going to copy and paste this and close the unordered list. Oops, sorry. Oh my god. There you go. You can even add an ID, a class. I don't want it. You can add like all this stuff right here, but I'm gonna leave the HTML right there so you can see how it works. You can see the code here. Let's see. All right, and here you see we have the list right there created with raw HTML in this row, and as you can see, we can create a lot of stuff in here. Let's create some tabs. Let's see how they look. All right, so we have tab 1, tab 2, and in here you can click and add your content. So I'm gonna add some text. I'm gonna leave it like that. Save changes. I'm gonna go to tab 2, click text, save. All right, so we have 2 tabs. We can actually add more. As you can see, you can click here and keep adding. Now I'm gonna add this, save. Now we have 3 tabs. Let's see how they look. All right, everything is looking great. And here we are. This is amazing, right? This is great. And they actually look good. If you want to change the style, well, if you just need some CSS knowledge, and you can change the colors and size and whatever you want to do. But the actual JavaScript function is already done by Visual Composer. So you have your tabs here. Everything is looking awesome. Everything is working. My video is right here working. Icons with some animation, and I can actually, keep adding cool stuff to this website, and it's gonna look professional and interesting. So I'm just gonna leave it like that and play with it, learn. It's a cool toy, so you can play with it all day if you want. And yeah, and that